Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Saturday morning to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are beginning the San Diego Red Dragons franchise for Madden 22. So, for this Madden relocation series, we're going to do multiple seasons for our Red Dragons, kind of like how we did our Huskies and Bulldogs for Madden 21, and we're still doing it for Madden 22, by the way. So we'll show you the relocation process and how that goes. So first of all, we're not going to relocate the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I like to do the relocating teams by their geographical area, like the new city where the team will be relocated. So, for example, uh, I like to use the New Orleans Saints to relocate to become the Orlando Wizards because there would be 4 NFL Florida teams and 2 from the AFC, 2 from the NFC. So we are going to relocate the Kansas City Chiefs and we're going to move them to California. So the NFL is back in San Diego for some action-packed football. So this is what I'm anticipated for. So the San Diego Chargers, well, the LA Chargers now, they used to play in San Diego from 1961 to 2016. And Alex Sopranos decided, the owner of the team, who is now deceased, to my knowledge, decided to move the Chargers back to LA where they started out in 1960. So for the first time since January the 1st, 2017, there will be a San Diego NFL team. Alright, here we are in week 1 of the regular season. So what you want to do is go down and manage team. Where it says the word stadium, click on stadium. And we're at a 29 overall in stadium ranking. We're pretty fair, but not one of the greatest. So an example of not the greatest would be the Caesar Superdome, the New Orleans Saints, because their rating is less than 20. So if you don't put the everyone can relocate in the settings, then teams under 20 like the New Orleans Saints and Buffalo Bills will probably be the easier team to relocate. So we're going to relocate them, and I'll explain like the process more into it when we get into week 5. But week 5 for now is where you get to choose your city. Okay, week 5 is where we actually get to select the relocation process. So we begin this off by choosing a city, and there are variant options by using a map. So London, England, number 1 choice that most people go for when it comes to relocation, but we're not going to do that in this episode for this series. So London, I really like you, but I'm not going to choose you for this series. So Mexico City, I'm not doing it for Madden 22. So Toronto, we're going to do the Maltese probably next week, depending on my work schedule. So I like to do videos mainly when I'm off. But if I'm like on afternoon turn, I'll do like probably 1 or 2 videos in the morning, sometimes 3. So my ultimate choice is going to be San Diego, California. So we got the Crusaders, Red Dragons, and Aftershocks. You know what my call is going to be. It's the Red Dragons. We're still keeping the red, but the Chiefs are going to change the name and change the city. So we're going to go down to advanced week. Alright, so week 6 is where we get to pick the team name. The San Diego Chiefs would not be a great fit because the KC means Kansas City and it has an arrowhead, so we're in California, not Missouri anymore. So Aftershocks would be a great fit for a name for a California team. I mean, everyone's familiar with earthquakes in California. It happens more west of the Mississippi River than east of the Mississippi. I grew up in Pennsylvania, so you didn't really hear the word earthquake pretty often. So, Crusaders, It's a crusade to bring the team back to San Diego, and my ultimate choice is the Red Dragons. So I like this option. I like the logo, and I like the red. So we're picking the Red Dragons. So week 7 is when we actually get to pick our team uniforms. So we got a variety of options here. So this is style 1. I like the red pants. I think all of them show red pants. Style 1, I do like the shoulder part on the jerseys. They just make it look pretty unique with their gradient in them, so that makes it super fantastic. Awesome number fonts with the red. I like the gray, but I wish the helmets were like black, so they would look pretty cool. Style 2 kind of reminds me of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2014 through 2019 uniforms. The jerseys, like the top, like the shoulder area of the jerseys, kind of reminded me of those, but those didn't look too great. So they decided after the 2019 season to bring back, to readopt their 1997 through 2013 uniforms, which are super phenomenal. But I really like this. It's a very modern look, by the way, in case if you're wondering. So it makes me want to go for that uniform style. I mean, the helmet style looks amazing with the logo. I like it. The red stands out great. The gray makes it unique. And a little bit of black on the home jerseys. But the away jerseys don't show a whole lot of black, but it's pretty decent out of that. And the third one looks boring and generic. So my call is going for style 2. Alright, here we are in week 8. We get to pick our stadium. So we get to pick our stadium. This is also the fun part. So the basic canopy stadium would look nice for hot sunny games in California if you want to go in the shade for a little bit. Futuristic stadium looks phenomenal, but I'm not picking that. So hybrid stadium, not the greatest if you're doing a California stadium. Maybe Texas, like NRG Stadium in Houston and AT&T Stadium in Arlington. So Spear Stadium won't cut it for me because I like to see the skyline, and outdoor stadiums make it look pretty unique in one way or another. And the traditional stadium kind of reminds me of those vintage college football stadiums, which will probably be my call because the Qualcomm Stadium, which was demolished March of this year, and I didn't even notice they demolished that stadium. I mean, I thought it was still abandoned, and after the Chargers left San Diego, the San Diego State Aztecs football played in that stadium up until I think they got a new one either last season or this season. I don't really know. But we're going to go to the deluxe area and we are going to pick the traditional stadium. So we'll show you the new uniforms and the new team after the regular season. So we'll see you guys then. Alright, it is official. We are no longer the Kansas City Chiefs, so we've left Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, and we have officially moved on to SeaWorld Stadium in San Diego, California. So let's check out these cool uniforms. I kind of like the gray on Patrick Mahomes. So red pants look really nice, but the red numbering stands out a whole lot. So let's show you the cool uniforms that we've got here. And looks all in all not that bad. So red face mask is what I like to see. The gray coloration makes it more standoutish, and the fact that the red pants, it gets the name of the team, the Red Dragons, and the black socks make it look nice. I mean, the black on the jersey stands out in one way or another. I mean, like I said, when we were selecting our uniforms, kind of reminded me of the 2014 through 2019 Tampa Bay Buccaneers era jerseys. So, yep, that wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. So we'll see you guys heading into week 1.